Now on ASUU strike. For over 25 weeks, the Academic Staff Union of Universities has been on strike. The prolonged strike has affected every facet of society. To this end, African News Focus set out to get perspective on the industrial crisis that has shut the doors of major universities across the country. For the lecturers who have been home without pay for this long, there is no going back on their demands. Our reporter, Timileyin Okunola, has more.
The problem of ASUU, it's all about breach of agreement.
Dr. Mrs. Monsurat Isiaka, who lectures at the Department of Criminology, University of Ilorin, stressed this point, claiming even while on strike, the lecturers are still working.
University system does not work like that. Even while you are at home, you are working. These are scripts. I have close to 500 scripts to be marked. So even while we are on break, you are still working. We are still on research. The solution is simple. It was federal government that offered and the recommendation that offered what she would do. So federal government should try and respect this agreement. It's not only students that are suffering. We have lecturers who are doing different programs. We have lecturers who are students. We have lecturers undergoing their PhD and other professional courses. They are also affected, isn't it? I'm not earning salary. I've not been receiving salary ever since we are on strike. So I'm also affected. So it's not only the students that are affected here. And this fight is not even because of the lecturers alone. In fact, the fight is because of these students.
She maintained that the association is on the right path regarding its demand and wouldn't bow to pressure. Dr. Olatunde Abdulganiu, a lecturer in the Department of Sociology, Faculty of Social Sciences, who also doubles as the CEO of Raymond Best Emporium, criticized the federal government's no work, no pay policy and further appealed to the federal government to at least consider the future of the young students.
And that is quite unfortunate that a government in the 21st century could be so lackadaisical on its intellectuals. It's so unfortunate. I must tell you, it has not been easy, but because the struggle that the Nigerian university lecturers are embarking on is a struggle to rescue the entire nation. But you can't talk of a nation, a developed nation, a well-doing nation, without a well-doing educational institution. Education is a basic social institution, and there is no way society can survive effectively, efficiently, outside an effective educational system. That has been the major cry of ASUU, that the government should put more dedicated interest in the educational sector.
Some concerned students who spoke with our correspondent also made known their stance on the prolonged strike action. They, however, appealed to the federal government to hearken to the demands of ASUU and encouraged other students to get something done for the time being.
You can imagine, as a final year student, my plan was that by now my NYSC will be half done by now. And just look at us, we are hanged, we are stuck. We cannot even, some of us cannot even apply for some of the job opportunities we see online because we don't have the certificate to apply yet. So that's number one. We can go for NYSC service, and a lot of plans, a lot of things are on hold. I'm only trying as much as I can to get engaged with some other stuff so that the time will not just be a total waste. But sincerely, it has affected a lot of my plans.
At first, actually, I thought it's the federal government that were at fault. You know, at first, maybe the first 3-4 months, I was actually blaming the federal government that why can't you just do whatsoever they want to do and just let us resume. But looking at the way things are now, I can see that the ASUU are even kind of being selfish. You understand? They are being kind of selfish because how do you want them to pay you what you don't work for?
Best thing is just to pray that God should help them so that we can they can call their strike over and you can resume quickly and get back to school.
In a chat with Olagunju Adeshola Abdulfatai, the CEO of ASUU STRIKE, he lamented how badly the strike affected his enterprise inside the school premises. He thereafter implored the federal government and ASUU to find a common ground for the sake of everyone affected by the lingering strike.
We have many businesses inside the campus, not only my business per se, but my own side. It really affects me a lot. Let me say 100%. Because I can't just say more than that, because it's not easy to stay at home for almost 7 months now. So it's not something that easy at all. Don't let us blame ASUU, and I cannot blame government. I know two of them, they know the right thing to do at the right time. Like we are just playing A and B to do the right thing at the right time, because it really affects a lot of people now. Economy-wise, it's not only university alone, Ilorin, and even all of the Nigeria. Not only one state in this country affected. It affects a lot of people.
Timileyin Okunlola reporting from Ilorin.